Hello, South Sioux City students. My name is Mr. Schultz, and I'm the principal at Lewis and Clark Elementary. But many of you have probably seen me at some of your safety drills because I'm also in charge of district safety. And so today I'm bringing a very special thing that I think is going to be very good for our students, staff, and parents of South Sioux City. And what that's called is Safe2Help Nebraska. So Safe2Help Nebraska is something that has been in the works for a long time, about 5 years in the making, and it finally passed in law last May. And so South Sioux City has now adopted Safe2Help. And I'm going to kind of bring you through what Safe2Help is. But on this first screen, I want you to look at 3 different ways that you're going to be able to access Safe2Help. The first is you're going to be able to go to its website, safe2helpne.org. The next one is the phone number that'll go directly to a trained counselor in Boys Town, Nebraska. And then you'll be able to download an app, both on Android phone or in Apple. Alright, so what is the purpose of Safe2Help? Basically, it is an anonymous reporting system to help with safety concerns with either you, your friends, family, or anyone involved in the school district. What kind of things should we report? School threats. Bullying, could be cyberbullying, which is a big thing now. Maybe a suicide concern. Maybe a crime that you either heard about or you think might happen. Domestic violence or dating violence. So those are some things that could happen. It could be that a friend of yours isn't feeling very well mentally. Alright? So, who responds to these calls? This is one of the best things that we have here with Safe2Help. 24/7, 365 days, we have a Safe2Help trained counselor in Boys Town. They will respond to the calls, they'll view the reports, and they're going to go ahead and if it's an emergency, they'll contact our local law enforcement, and then they'll contact people from our district. So how can someone make a report? I know I said this, but I'm going to say it again. There are 3 ways. The website, safe2helpne.org. Download the app. Some of you have Android phones, some of you have an Apple phone, or there is a phone number. I would write this phone number down, maybe save it in your contacts. Please go download the app. If you don't have a cell phone, that's okay. We're going to tell your parents about this too. So if you have a concern, if you have something that you think is a safety concern, you can tell your parents and then they can go on the app. This is a big thing here, students. You have the power to help protect your friends, your family, and even the staff members here in South Sioux City. How cool is that? All with the touch of a button. I'm going to walk you just through what the app looks like and what the online site looks like. Alright, first the app. Real simple here. Because all you have to do, and I know how easy it is to be on apps and how quick it is, all you have to do is touch a button to submit a report. You can also call the hotline from the app, or you could go right to the website. It will redirect you to the website. So a very simple interface. Once you get inside the app, you don't have to say your name. The more that you tell the people at Safe2Help, the better it's going to be to get your friends and family help. But it can be completely anonymous. So you'll just tell the nature of what's going on, what concern you have. There's a list of items, a whole bunch of things we discussed earlier, but it's really the click of a button and you're right there and you're expressing your concern to Safe2Help Nebraska. The online website, you can see right now it says if this is an emergency, call 911. But I tell you what, if you don't feel comfortable calling 911, Safe2Help's going to do it for you. Once they receive that tip, they will do it for you, and it'll direct it right to the South Sioux City Police Department, and then they will help from there. All of our schools in South Sioux City, elementary schools, middle school, and the high school are all in Safe2Help. They'll ask you, where is this event occurring? And you can just type in the name of your school and it'll self-populate, and it's as simple as that online. So students, what happens when you make a report? Well, I tell you what, the app, the phone number, answered by a trained counselor 24 hours a day. That is really a neat thing, because we know that some of these emergencies It may happen at 2 in the morning, or it may happen on a Saturday, where not necessarily your teachers are there for you to talk to. You remain anonymous as much as you want to be. Safe2Help counselors answer, they respond, they view the reports, and they get that information to the personnel that need it. That could be the police department, but it could also be the district. And the district has trained teams that are ready to help and support any of those concerns that you might have. Could be a friend, could be a family member, and it could be yourself. We are trained and we're ready to wrap support around you. We are going to be sending home a parent letter. So you're hearing this video today, but then you'll go home with a parent letter that explains Safe2Help, explains why we're rolling this out, and really it's to help our community be safer. We're also going to send home magnets that you can just stick on your refrigerator or anywhere that you see the magnet, so you have all 3 ways to get a hold of Safe2Help. I'm going to tell you one last thing. See Something, Say Something was our big campaign. And the message behind that is, if you saw a safety concern, you have adults all around you that if you see something, say something to those adults. We're not getting rid of that. See Something and Say Something is still here. We still want you to talk to your counselors, to your teachers, to your principals, to your parents. But now there's a way that you can feel safe and anonymous, and that's Safe2Help. We also have Let's Talk, and many of you utilize that Let's Talk, and that will still be there. One last time, Safe2Help, 3 different ways. We got the website, safe2helpne.org. We've got the phone number, talk to a live counselor 365, 24/7, and then Safe2Help application both in Android and in Apple.